Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here as normal. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good night for MLB. It was a really low scoring night, kind of a slow slate. Yeah, just not a lot of hitting. And if there was, it was the Minnesota Twins, and a lot of people didn't really have those guys that went off. But yeah, it was an interesting one there. We cashed in double ups, but just fell short on. Tournaments and stuff like that. So, I'll still count that as a half win. But anyway, we are back at it here on this 8-game slate. Interesting slate, not too many crazy good pitchers. There's one or two. But for the most part, it's kind of looks like a hitter kind of a slate hopefully here. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys have been doing good. We are going to be looking at today's 8-game slate. So as normal, we got NFL, we got MLB, then obviously NBA coming up. If you guys are interested in that, NFL is $10 for the week, $30 for the month, $150 for the season, with playoffs included and NBA preseason. MLB $30 for the rest of the rest of the year with playoffs, or $8 a day. And then NBA, like I said, is coming up. If you want in on the season, let us know. Just hit us up on Twitter, which will be down in the comment section for you guys. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, let's just get into it. Like I said, we have 8 games. The Philly game should play, but just watch out for that because last time, Philly was going to play Washington. They decided to postpone that one. So watch that one for sure. Yeah, so let's get into it here for the starting pitchers here. Anyway, yeah, a little recap last night. If you guys looked at some of the pitchers that we had listed here on the chart, they went off for you. If you would have played Jose Quintana, he didn't do too bad. I forgot how many he got, but I think he got at least 40, 45. He did pretty good. Mike Fulkanevich, obviously, he did good. Tampa Bay stack didn't do much for us. Shane Bieber did pretty good. Who else was on there? Number 3 overall was Hunter Dozier. He was on there. He didn't do too bad. Sorry, it was Ryan O'Hare. I'm not exactly sure, but one of those Kansas City guys. So pitching did okay. The Tampa Bay stack just didn't really work. So, but yeah, anyway, for the most part, they're pretty spot on with their pitchers. So like I said, definitely take this into consideration in your own lineup when you're building it here. All right, number 1 overall is Steven Strasburg. I don't mind it. Like I said, if they play, maybe you can put him in there. He's not my favorite guy. He is 9,500, might get you 35 or 40. Phillies, they've been up and down. Opponent K rate percentage is 5th on the slate. So that is a good plus there. So, yeah, maybe put him in there. Nola, that's up to you guys. Pretty dang expensive there. Let me see who else we got. Also, I don't mind Strasburg with Philly. They've been up and down here recently. So, yeah, I don't mind Strasburg. Carlos Rondon, they don't mind him on the models. Another one of those guys. He's been up and down. But he has a good rating matchup and everything like that. But Royals, they can't score 3 or 4 on you. So that's the only thing you got to worry about. And he is a lefty. So, but, like I said, he's high in the rankings. So maybe he gets you 35 or 40. Severino, I don't like picking that dude, but, he's up there as well. Kyle Hendricks. I mean, I just don't like picking against the Brewers. Quintana wasn't too bad last night. I do think they can get to Hendricks here. What else do we got? That's really it. They don't have – let me see here. They got Felix Pena rated really, really low. But if you want to go GPP, I don't mind putting him in there. Like I said, that's only GPP only if you want to stack up. 7,100, which I do think is a little cheap. They are facing Texas, but, they are in L.A. I'd rather them be in L.A. than Texas here. But if you look at Pena, he really hasn't been too bad. His last 5 or 6 starts here, 43, 42, 28, 31, and 43. It's only 7,100. He's getting half decent amount of strikeouts there. And, against the 3 pretty good teams. Sorry, 2 good teams in 3 matchups there, Arizona, Houston. And not bad against Chicago. So, yeah, shoot, maybe put him in there. Who knows? Like I said, it does help they are in L.A., I guess. So, yeah, maybe put him in there. If they were in Texas, I probably wouldn't do that. So that's just me. They got him low on the models, but that's kind of my, kind of the pick I like. Also, Price, I don't mind him. He's not on here at all. I don't see him if he is. Anyway, I don't mind Price. get you 45 or 50 in that one. So some half-decent pitchers. Strasburg, number 1 overall, maybe, like I said, 40, 45 from him. Rondon, kind of your GPP guy against the Royals, could either do good or really bad. But like I said, he's high on the model, so you got to take that into consideration. Like I said, my little GPP pick is Felix Pena. Even if it gets you 30 or 35, you're only paying $7,100, and you can stack up on the LA Angels bats there. So, anyway, let's get into it here. As normal, we're going to go by position. So, like I said, I do a catcher because some of you guys do play some DraftKings, so it helps out a little bit. Wellington Castillo, number 3 overall on the ranking there against Eric Skoglard. I have no idea how to say his name. Anyway, maybe put him in there. He came off, obviously, that suspension. He's been okay. He's 2,300. He'll save you some salary if you're going Nola or Strasburg. He might get you a home run there, righty on lefty. I don't mind it. He might get you 9 or 12. He might be half popular in this one. So that's kind of where I'm looking at there. That's all I like from the catcher position there. First base here, you got Kendrys Morales, half-decent play. They have Brian Johnson on here, but on the overall slate, they have David Price. So I'm pretty sure Price is going to start. I don't know why they got Johnson on there. So anyway, I guess you can't really touch any of these these Blue Jays because they have the wrong pitcher. Tyler White, that's an early one. Matt Davidson, he's usually, he's really not that good, but most of his home runs come at in Kansas City. I think 7 or 8 so far this year, so he loves sitting there. Lefty on righty, I think he'll be relatively popular if you want to go that way there. Luke Voigt, maybe put him in there against Jake Odorizzi, kind of a fly ball pitcher there. So that's all right. They're probably Matt Davidson. Like I said, he's a little risky because he can either strike out or hit a bomb for you. So, probably going to, put him in there if you want to go that way. Second base, Jed Lowry. Don't mind him against Andrew Kashner, Rugden Odor. They like him against Pena. That might be the one guy they're going to have to worry about a little bit. Shaw against Hendricks, but they're kind of low there on the ranking. So it looks like probably Jed Lowry's the way to go, $3,700. They were kind of disappointing, the A's were. They were disappointing last night. I had a couple of them in there, but they just didn't want to hit. Anyway, we got Tim Anderson. Looks like a little Chicago White Sox stack will be popular. And a good one here. He's really good against lefties, plus he steals some bases, so that's in a good spot for you as well. Didi hit a bomb last night. He was, I think, 4th or 5th on the ratings. So if you guys used him, you probably did pretty good with Didi in your lineup. See, you got Marcus Semien. That's probably not really where I'm going to go. So Tim Anderson and Didi, you can definitely look at those two. Really don't mind some Tim Anderson there. I think I already went second. Yeah, we already went second. We didn't go third, though. All right, let's go to third. All right, Alex Bregman, that's early slate. Camargo, early slate. Chapman, if you can afford him, don't mind him. As normal, these do update throughout the day, so obviously they got the wrong pitcher there for Brian Johnson and the Red Sox. Looking down a little bit, Yolmer Sanchez, 27. He might get you 9 or 12 against Eric Skoglard if you want to go that way. Like I said, they don't have any LA Angels up here, but I expect that to change throughout the day. There's probably a couple of them here in the outfield with Trout and Shohei Ohtani. So let's go out to the outfield. And Ohtani is number 1, obviously. And then you got Chris Davis. Then you got some Blue Jays there once again. Mike Trout, a little lower. But like I said, I do expect these to change a little bit throughout the day. So, like I said, if you want to put in a couple Angels, don't mind it. They were disappointing last night in a stack, which a lot of people had, and they didn't really go off. So who knows? It could change tonight. Guy Ardo, for some reason, he has a lot of wins on the year, even though he's a terrible, terrible pitcher. So maybe hopefully Angels can get to him. Expect him to be relatively popular. Arizona, Colorado, you can maybe do a GPP stack. I know that sounds weird, but put in a couple Diamondbacks here against John Gray. Gray's been up and down here recently, not really looking good his last couple starts. Arizona, obviously, they're in a playoff hunt right here with Colorado and LA. They really need this win, 4.69 ERA. Like I said, he hasn't been good his last 3 starts, and two out of the three teams aren't really that good. LA, San Diego, they're not that great there. So his strikeout numbers are really low right now. He's struggling. So yeah, don't mind a couple of Diamondbacks if you want to go that way. And then obviously if you want to go that Chicago stack, you can go that way. A couple Yankees there, maybe against Jake Odorizzi. Let me see here. Like I said, I don't mind Price here against Toronto. A couple Oakland bats if you want to go that way. GPP maybe with Baltimore against Liam Hendricks. He's only going to pitch 1 or 2 innings, so kind of a bullpen game, but they have a half-decent bullpen out there. Maybe Trey Mancini or something. But Villar, Jonathan VR, he's been very hot. I think yesterday, in the last couple games, he hasn't been doing bad with Baltimore. Jonathan VR, he's a switch hitter, so whoever he faces, he won't be doing too bad. 25, 6, 34, 6. So he's been doing pretty good. So that's probably the one of the only Baltimore bats I really would attack in that one. And like I said, if this game plays and it's looking half decent, maybe some Strasburg. If there's some weather issues, probably not going to put any pitchers in. Just depends on how the weather is. Like I said, last time I stacked this game, kind of got screwed over. Had 3 Phillies in the lineup. So, yeah, that is it. Like I said, interesting one. LA going to be popular. Like I said, don't mind Pena in the GPP. A couple Arizona bats, don't mind them in a lower ownership. Chicago will be popular. New York, 1 or 2 from that one, and maybe 1 or 2 from Oakland. And that is mostly it there. So, yeah, that is it. Like I said, only 8 games today. Going to be, I think, an interesting slate. There's not really any number one pitcher out there. A lot of good bats out there. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Probably a GPP kind of a night. So anyway, we'd love to have you guys join us. $8 for the day or $30 for the rest of the season with playoffs. That's a pretty good deal. And also, we got NFL $10 a week, $30 a month, and $150 for the season with playoffs, and NBA preseason is included in that. So yeah, NBA preseason September 28th. Very excited for that. We will be playing that, so definitely get excited for that. Yeah, cannot wait for NBA. That is obviously the moneymaker there. So we're definitely looking forward to it. Like I said, we will have an NFL video for you guys probably going up on Friday night. So yeah, that is it. Like I said, we'd love to have you guys join us. If interested in anything, our Twitter will be in the comment section. Message us on there. We'll get you all set up on whatever sport that you're interested in. All righty, guys. Hope you guys have a good day here on this Wednesday. We'll see you guys all a little bit later.